This is a recording for 1201 Ortega. We will be doing a camera inspection on floor drains located in the roof. I will be introducing my camera down approximately 12 cleanouts, and we will determine if the pipes have tar or if they have gravel or if they are cracked. We have replaced approximately 110 feet of pipe in the building, and that pipe had large amounts of tar, and the tar is what we believed cracked the pipe once it was inside. Again, large amounts of tar and gravel went into the line. So we're going to start here, the first line. Just a little bit of debris there, leaves. There seems to be a lot of debris inside the line, a lot of sand or gravel that has made its way from the roof drains into the line. Those looks like just regular gravel, so most likely we have to take out the pipe and clean it up. A jetter or any service will not clean up that line. You have to physically remove it, remove all that gravel from in there. Like we previously attempted to do in the other drains, but we're unsuccessful in doing so. So if we look at the bottom of the pipe, there it looks like that pipe seems to be wearing down. Now this could have been a bad batch of pipes that was installed in this property, because normally usually pipes made out of cast iron will last a little bit longer than that. But we do see that there's a replacement needs to be done to remove all that gravel that was already in the line. And remove all of this because it looks like the pipe is a bit worn down. Next one, clean out next to it. Same thing, looks like it does have a little bit of gravel down the line. Not as bad as the previous one. These are right next to each other, so I think if we take care of one of those 15 feet of pipe here, I should be able to correct the issue and remove physically all that debris down the line. I'm going to move on to my next floor drain. A lot of debris down these lines. Now these are just leaves. I think we can get away with just cleaning up the line with a cable, or we could also run a hose with a jetter and clean it up. But this one seems to be in good condition. I inspected it. This is all copper going down through the side of the building. It connects to the rain gutter as well. So this has been inspected by me previously, and I found no issues with the current pipe. So none of this cast iron part inside the building seems to be in bad shape here. I also checked the rain gutter where this connects to. It's made out of copper and it's in good shape. So no need to do any work on this line. There's another line right next to it that we will also run a camera. They should tie in very close to each other. Again, this line looks a little bit cleaner. This line ties into the one I just cameraed a second ago, and it's both made out of copper and they both tie into each other. So it looks to be in perfect condition. No need to repair or replace any of this pipe. Move on to the next two cleanouts. Clean out. Alright, camera lens does not want to go down there. This is another rain gutter here. This line seems to not have any debris down it. So no need. This is a brand new copper rain gutter. So these two lines are in good condition. This one over here, that which I couldn't get through, is because it has a pretty oh, there we go. Oops. But it also seems to be clear with no debris. Yeah, that's just a little bit of debris that can be, flushed down the line. But no, nothing that you should alarm yourself in replacing the line. This all line is made out of copper, and it goes to the side of the building as well, and this one is in good shape. So let's move on to the next clean outs here. Line looks in good condition here. Okay. At the bottom of this pipe we find large amounts of debris, and that's the gravel that we were talking about that we had to remove physically from the other pipes. So you have to get in these pipes, open it up, and remove them. There's a lot. So all of this is going to, if we let this continue on going, as you can see, there is also a crack running through the sides of the pipe. You can tell, like right in the middle of the pipe, there's a line running on each side, which are cracks. Now the bottom of the pipe, like I said, there's a bunch of sediment there, a bunch of debris. This we do need to replace. Replace all these bad joints so it doesn't go A, start leaking, and B, doesn't go into the city or into your main line and create a stoppage further down the line. Okay. This is what we found in the previous pipes, and the only way to take it out is just physically remove the pipe and take it out. Put in new pipe because it's already cracked, so no reason to leave that in, you know, it leaking later. So that's another section that needs to be replaced. I'm gonna move on to the next one here because I still got many more to go. Another floor drain. So we just walked across that area there, walked the top of the roof, and I'm gonna run it through the next clean on and see what we got here. Alright, this is in terrible condition. We can already see how the pipe has cracked there. We look at the bottom of that pipe. That's a broken piece of pipe there. It looks like it's crackling in some places like the other ones. Section there. This pipe doesn't look. So that pipe, I think if we just replace another 10 feet in this section here, we should be able to take out what's corroded there. So there's a lot of debris in this line. You can start seeing already at the bottom there. I've already previously ran the camera down this one too. Large amounts of debris here. Cupertino came with me and he observed this area too being a problem. I do see cracks in the line. If you look at the middle part of the pipe through the sides, you can see that the crack is pretty big, and there's also large amounts of debris. This whole pipe needs to be replaced and taken out. All of that line is full of debris. You can see that bottom of the pipe, that's just going to go into the main and clog up the city's sewer. Oh yeah. That's as far as I can get there. So that's another, 15 feet that need to be replaced and removed. You can see a bunch of debris. That's going to cause future backups going into the main, and there is corrosion in the line as well. This line is almost halfway full of debris. All of that needs to be removed. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Currently still on the roof, trying to make my way to the last couple of drains here. They are very inaccessible. So I'm climbing up a couple of ladders and bringing the camera with me. Alright. Big 3-inch drain here. So we're making our way to a different part of the building here. Staircase I just passed by, and this is the next drain here. This line is fairly new. It's been replaced. It's in great condition. We've got no issues there whatsoever. Pipe's in great condition. No issues so far. Here. That's the way a pipe should look like. Brand new pipes that we installed. Alright, so everything here is brand new, great condition, no need to replace anything. And I just need to go investigate another corner over here, and we possibly have gone to the last floor drain. Alright, additional drains have been found. I'm going to run my camera to that location. Where the section where the HVAC system is, or the electric system here. Running the first clean out. These are all brand new pipes, believed to have been replaced recently. That's the way your line should be looking like. Great condition. No need to see any more. Seem to be in optimal condition. Approximately 3 more drains to go. At this section of the building. Ooh. Large amount of debris down the line. Oh. These, all of, this whole section needs to be replaced. It's full of gravel all the way. Continues, and this is the brand new pipe that we just put in, so that whole section needs to be also replaced. There's large amounts of gravel in the line. So we've got to get it to that Y. It's another 20 feet of pipe here that we have to replace. Or else all that gravel, when it rains, it's going to go into the main sewer, and it's going to create stoppages. Well, we're finding ourselves issues where I can't even run it down this slide because it's completely full of rocks. I mean, the camera can't even go past there. There's so many rocks down this drain. I'm at this corner of the building. This line here is completely saturated with rocks. Upon finishing up this work, somebody should come up to the roof and prevent or put some little screens on these drains so we can prevent all that gravel that's loose going into the line. That and the tar. So it's another bit of pipe. I don't know how much pipe needs to be replaced here because it's completely. Zoom into the next joint. It should be about 15 feet. Gotta replace that section. There's no way to get that gravel out. And let us head on to our next final place here. Make our way up into that area where the vent system, the duct systems, I can get on top of there and get that last floor drain inspected. Okay, have this, what I believe is the last drain here. Also, this line is completely full of debris. Pipes seem to be cracking on this one. Joints look a little worn down. There is debris down the line. Replace those additional 10 feet. Again, we can't, that debris is not going to come out willingly. We got to flush it. I mean, we got to take it out physically with the pipe and then run it all the way. I mean, replace, cut, and put in a brand new piece of cast iron like we did with the previous ones. So as far, let me just take a quick look over here on either side. That's going to be the last floor drain. Alright, we got one more, actually two more, but the other section I cannot get to. There is a net over the area, which I'll take a video footage of as well. So there's two floor drains remaining as far as I can find, but I am unable to get into that part of the building because there's some sort of type of netting that has been installed for the, I guess, birds that come out here. So I can't get in there, but there's one more floor drain there. I'm gonna investigate the last one located. Now there's a couple more on this part of the roof that I've just noticed. So I still got two more remaining here, and then, four more remaining. So, see what we can do. Alright, no gravel in this line. This line seems to be in good condition. We can use that line as well. This one, we can use this line. Definitely stay with this one. No need to replace that. Seems to be clear. See if we can get to the final floor. That should be it. Alright, first on this part of the building. Alright, so these covers, I cannot remove them. I'm going to see if I can get Cupertino to come and clean this area. See what we could do here, and then we could inspect the lines of this roof. There's only four more drains remaining, so that's as far as we're going to get today, and we will submit this for review.